Hello guys, we are here at the Team Oni channel with Marcio. Marcio, you got top 64 at the EUWCQ with which deck?
Ryzeal Mitsurugi.
Nice, let's hop into the deck profile.
Sure. So, first off, the Ryzeals, of course, 2 Ice, 2 X, 2 Swords, and 1 Star, 1 Node, 1 Cross. I think it's pretty standard. I was on a build without the Star Cross Node earlier last week and playtest a lot. And I noticed you need a lot more power to play through a lot of boards in this current meta. So I opted for Star again, Cross, and Node, and they were incredible good. I never started out Star or Cross the entire tournament. I think Engine was way too important, and it somehow worked out, yeah.
Nice.
Also, of course, the 1 Bonfire for consistency. I think you have the X or the Sword, the X or the Ice. It's incredible, yeah. Yeah, let's do the Ryzeals. Let's go to the Mitsurugis. Here I played, of course, 3 Habakiri. Great cards, full combo, amazing. 1 Murakumo, standard. I don't like a second Murakumo or Futsu. I think the cards are just super key. You don't need more than 1. Also, if it gets banished, like with a Bestial, you can just get it back with Kusanagi. It's not a big problem. So yeah, I opt for 1 and quick cover. Then for the little guys, 1 Saji, 1 Kusanagi, 1 Aramasa, and the Hidden Brother Night Sword Serpent. I also opted for him because for the full combo, where you make like 10 disruptions, you need him as well, and he plays through a lot of boards, gives a free body. He's amazing. I drew him a lot, but sometimes it was actually fine to draw. My opponent sometimes used Murakumo effect. I pitched him, summoned him, and actually worked out great.
Nice.
So I wouldn't change anything. I think these guys are way too important at the moment. Maybe if the format would be weaker, but yeah, that's I think the perfect ratio. Then of course, 3 prayers, 1 ritual, also pretty standard. I don't think I have to explain a lot here. Yeah.
Nice.
Then let's go to non-engine. First off, the power trio. 1 Thailand's, 1 Cold by 1 Crossout. I stole the list a little bit from Clifton. I think it was his name. He opted to only play Talents and Cold Pie. I think Crossout's also a pretty good card in this deck, and I wanted to see this card as well. Every time I went first and drew this card, I literally won for free.
Nice.
Every game, I think that I even went first, I won this tournament. So yeah, these were incredible. Even going second, these were pretty great. This one was I'd going second, but yeah, I wouldn't change a thing. I really liked it. Then 2 hand traps. Of course, 3 Fuva, 3 Purulia. I think it's pretty standard at the moment. Wouldn't change a thing.
Which one did you like the most in this tournament?
Personally, Fuva, I would say.
Okay.
Because every time I used Purulia, my opponent either had a way to play around it, or they only give me like 1 or 2 draws, and it wasn't really enough. So yeah, Fuva was quite great. I like them both though, so I would still keep them. I used Purulia once on my turn against Vanquish, but yeah, most of the time it was okay.
Nice.
Then, of course, 3 Droll and Lockbird. Great card, gotta play it at the moment. A lot of deck are adding cards like Vanquish Soul, Ryzeal Mitsurugi. Yeah, I had a lot of opponents that played Malice, and every time I give them Droll, they don't seem to use good lines. They went like for quite bad endboards, so I think a lot more Malice players have to learn lines around Droll. So yeah, it was actually great, even against Malice, so I wouldn't change that as well. Then of course Riash, I think it's pretty standard as well. Works first, second. Normally going second I started out 1 and used more hand traps because 1 Ash most of the time is enough. Going first way better, but yeah, we should play it. Great card. Then for the last hand traps, 2 Imperm, 1 Nip. Clifton played, for example, 3 Imperm. I don't like 3. Imperm is not the greatest card to have, to be honest, as a hand trap, but it's quite good still as a mini interruption if you draw it from Charmies. Also on your turn, it's good for like negating the Vanquish Soul Link 1 or like a detonator, whatever. It was aight to draw. I had 1 match against Onomat Ryzeal, where the opponent made Rafflesia, then normal ice, and I gave them imperm. I only had imperm in my hand, and they literally passed. They had talent, frost, couldn't use a single thing. So imperm was quite great in that match.
Nice.
And Nip, of course, for all the combos with Granite, was quite good. Yeah, I wouldn't change it. Yeah, that's it. So, to the extra deck. Of course, Vendetto, to duo, I think doesn't need a lot of explanation. I think 2 duo is quite important. Sometimes you want to send it with X to get a draw of cross or to attach it with another duo. Never really hard sum the second duo this tournament, but it can come up, yeah. That was amazing this tournament, so amazing card. Broken card, really insane. Then for X targets, I played 3. I think Valon, Aggregator, and Eclipse. All amazing cards. I used this card like what, 10 times. This turn like 4. This one every game. Amazing cards. Some people can play 2 Eclipse to win. I don't like to. 1 was enough the whole tournament. I wouldn't change it. Pretty amazing cards. And always play this card. Amazing. Works a lot of times. And then for combos, 1 Fairy Limbs, 1 Granite, I think pretty standard combos. Summoned him a lot, got Nip every time going first. Fairy Limbs was also quite great. I haven't summoned a lot, actually, only like 8 times. I summoned him more. So,
crazy.
Amazing cards, really worked out well. Then for utility, 1 Dugaris, 1 Baguska, 1 Castel, and 1 Cowboy. I think Dugaris is mandatory. To be honest, I haven't summoned him a single time the whole tournament, but I think his utility is amazing. Should play him, even for the draw 2, pretty good. Actually, I summoned him once for a draw 2 and discarded a card from my side deck, which I will name later. Baguska was amazing against Vanquish Soul or against Mitsu Ryzeal. Broken card. If you end on Detonator, Cross, Baguska, they can't do anything. And if you have Nip in hand, then it's game over, basically.
It's already over.
Yeah. Cowboy, I haven't summoned him. It's for time reasons, but it's still fine. Castel, it's for the Featherstorm inside, but I always like Castel a lot, going second to shuffle things back. Summoned him like twice this tournament. Was pretty good. You could cut him if you want to, but I just like to play him with the Featherstorm, so yeah, I opted for him. And the last XC, the spicy one, is the Night Dragon Adagnister.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, Thomas, shout out to him, recommended to play this card. It's good against Lunalight if they allow you to overlay 2 cards, because it protects your whole board, not once per turn. It can also blow stuff up. You can also detach a material for Star, did that often. I summoned it against Vanquish sometimes, but I still lost, but still good to summon, I think. I would play him again. It was pretty nice, summoned like 5 times, so it was worth it. And for the links, only play 1 Dynamundo and 1 Little Knight. I was on Masquerina earlier, but I noticed every time I summon Masquerina, they either like started with something, I chained Masquerina and they had like a droplet, and Little Knight would do the same thing as Masquerina, so I did not need her at all. I haven't missed her. I think Little Knight was great, summoned her like 6 times. Dynamundo is a fraud. I haven't summoned a single time. Whole tournament, not a single time. He was, yeah. It's okay to have him as a threat, so I would still probably play him. But yeah, I think Little Knight much more important. Then let's go to the side deck. Freelance here. Last time I went to Swiss Regionals, Swiss Nets, sorry. I only played 2 because I only had 2. Now I have 3. Let's go.
Nice.
They are amazing cards. I really like them. Worked out well. Every time I drew them, it was a free win. I once played against Malice. They had Heatwave in the hand. I had Purulia Lancia. I first gave him the Purulia to see if he gets a Cold Pie or any Ashes. And then he gave me the Heatwave. He passed. Then I passed as well. And I gave them the Lancia next turn. And they were fuming because they didn't understand why I didn't shotgun the Lancia. In my eyes, it was better to play around some random stuff like Heatwave, for example. So yeah, it's better to hold it a little bit, depending on the hand. They're amazing. Always play them. Then females, shout out to one who gave them to me last minute. Amazing cards. I think they were even better than Meowth. Better than Fuva and Purulia this tournament. Used them a lot against the Malice. Even on my own turn, I used them a lot. Great cards. Absolutely would play 3 of them again. Just amazing. Then 3 Ghost Ogre against Vanquish Soul, basically. Really important to have a card against them when they go first. The field spell is way too good. Surge and the trap is way too busted. I always sided them in. They were also good against other decks like Malice. Like I always sided in like 2. They were like they're good against random mashups. I would definitely play them again. Just amazing cards. Then I opted for a Frost package, being 3 Frost, 1 Featherstorm, 1 Purification, and 1 Black Goat Laughs. My reasoning for that is when I played against Vanquish Soul in testing, they used Holy Sue a lot on my turn, and they stole my card. And my counter play, I guess, was to use Frost to go into talents to take. It's also good going first, of course, to set any of these traps. Depending on your hand, if you have a lot of Mitsurugis, you go for the trap. If you've got a lot of Rises, you go for the Featherstorm. And if you got neither, you can just go for the Goat. I only used this card once. It was fine, not bad. Purification I used a lot. We'll play it again. Great card. Featherstorm like once or twice. It was also pretty good. Every time I resolved it, I won the game. So yeah, can't be mad about that.
Nice, amazing deck profile. Do you want to do any shoutouts?
Yeah, some shoutouts. First off to Wu Ping. He made this beautiful token of me. I really liked it. Thank you for that. Also to my friends who came here with me, Yuli, Thomas, I think Suyen, great people, helped me a lot during the tournament. Also shout out to Colin and Lynn, they supported me from Japan, great people, really lovely. And also shout out to Niels, who topped this tournament as well, great player. And last shout outs, like I said, to Juan, who gave me the Meowths, and Luana, who indirectly gave me the Purulias. And yeah. Also, shout out to my family, of course, and everyone who supported me. Sorry that I don't know every name in my head, but everyone was lovely. Thanks for the support. It was a great time.
Congrats again, and I will see you in the next one.
Thank you.